Alright, well, we're back. So video two, I guess. I don't know. But one of the points I brought up in my last video about why I feel so lonely now is because I'm single. So I figured I couldn't think about what to do for tonight's video. So 11:53 at night. But you know, I guess I'll just talk about how my last relationship went / ended. So her name was Victoria. We were together for a year and a half and like a week, I think, something like that. So a year and 6 months plus 7 days. We started dating on May 19th, 2024. You know, it was a little more than a year ago now. I broke up with her. I didn't want to. I truly was in love with her. A lot. But the way she wanted a relationship and the way I wanted a relationship was different, which I only saw a year into our relationship, which sucked. I mean, that's a year of our lives, not like thrown away or wasted, but like lost pretty much, you know. Neither of us want to think about that. As far as I know, I don't talk to her anymore, but she was just too filled with lust. She would always want to have, I don't know, if she always wanted to do the devil's tango. Anytime I went to her house, she would ask if I brought a shield, we'll call it, protection item. And I just didn't want to have I didn't want to do the devil's dance that often. You know, it was fun to do here and there, but every time I came over, I did not want to do it. I'm 16, about to be 17. We met when I was 14. That's not what I want to base a relationship off of. And then, after I started feeling less love towards her, I stayed in the relationship for a little bit, about 2 months, I'd say. Well, I wasn't really keeping track, but we slowly started drifting apart in our relationship, and she would undermine my opinion, not care about what I wanted, what I wanted to do, how I felt. She really only cared about herself, and then eventually I started to adapt that way of thinking as well. So we were constantly fighting, and then when I tried to be loving towards her, because I did want to keep the relationship, I wanted to try and work through it. When I was trying to be loving with her, she really wouldn't pay any attention to that unless we were doing something sexual in some sort of way. Whether it be, I'm actually not going to get into specifics, but she wouldn't smile unless we had some sort of sexual interaction that day, and I don't want a relationship that was purely based off that. And when I was breaking up with her, I didn't have the heart to do it in person or on call, so I was texting. We were texting back and forth about why we were breaking up, and all that, you know, classic breakup texts, you know. But she was saying I was being nonchalant about it, which honestly I had to act that way or else I would just cry, and I don't like crying. I'm not big on crying, I guess. But you know, before we were dating in a relationship, we were friends in a friend group, and eventually my best friend in that friend group, not my like best friend, but like the friend I like the most in that group, started to drift away from me because she started talking bad about me and about how we broke up. So now I don't really like her. You know, if she just left it between me and her, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind her. I would be able to look at her, you know, in the hallways before I left in-person school. But now since she did that, she made me lose a friend. I don't have any forgiveness in my heart, and when I look at her, I just feel anger and disgust. So I guess that's a plus to moving to online, I guess. But I guess all my friends have been asking why I broke up with her, and I didn't want to talk about it. But if they find this, they'll now know. But I'm feeling a little bit better because now my best friend ever saved my life in 6th grade. I was severely depressed in 6th grade, or 7th grade. Came back from online due to COVID. Came back from 6th grade went to 7th grade in person, and I didn't have any friends anymore. So I met my best friend, Liam. Hopefully he doesn't find this. He'll probably make fun of me for it. Maybe not. I don't know. But great guy. Honestly, an amazing guy. Not very much liking women, even though he's very attractive. I don't swing that way though. He hit me up today and told me that he's getting his driver's license soon and that he would like to hang out with me next weekend, Saturday or Sunday. So that's planned. I'm pretty excited for that. Hopefully, we're both broke, so we're probably gonna walk around town or something. But honestly, any human interaction would be good for me right now. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's how my day went. That's how my relationship went. I don't really know what to talk about tomorrow, probably just talk about school. Boring, I know, but this is really just a personal thing. 3